Hi, welcome back to another episode of Wolf Millionaire's YouTube channel. Hope everyone's having an awesome week and growing their account successfully, using all of my tips, tricks, and strategies to do better on Instagram. Today, I'm going to highlight another really crucial scam that's been going around to make sure that you guys don't fall for it. Because the last thing I want to do is for all the hard work that you're putting into growing your Instagram account to be lost by someone who's hacking your account through a phishing scam. So today, let's take a look at the latest scam that's been hitting people's inboxes. It was just actually delivered into mine a couple days ago, so this is hot off the press out of my learning inbox. And unfortunately, this has already scammed a couple other people who weren't so wise to be able to spot these fake Instagram accounts, these fake email accounts that are sending fake notices to users, telling them that they've decided to give you a verified badge. So as we can see here, this is a quick snippet and zoom in of the email that I received from a fake email address that's supposed to look like Instagram. The email was very well crafted, as you can see. It didn't have this fake stamp on it, which I've put on it to really show you guys the severity of how fake this really is. But the message was, after heavy consideration, we've decided to give you the opportunity to have a verified badge placed on your account. Wow, I've finally made it. I'm verified. This is what everyone thinks. The verified badge doesn't do anything. The verified badge was created by social networks in order to award certain influencers or celebrity that little blue check mark next to their account in order to provide their followers with the clear distinction that their account is the real account for that individual. Now, we all know that we've seen other accounts on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter who have the verified badge for people who are really nobodies in this world. I really don't put a huge stock into getting one of these things. It's not going to improve your Instagram growth. It's not going to improve your engagement. It's really just a dick swinging badge for people who really don't really need to have them, let alone for celebrities or other people who come late to the Instagram game, where there's already hundreds, if not thousands, of fan pages acting and pretending to be certain celebrities. So that's why they were created. And that's why I really don't care about them. I've been hit up by agencies pretty much for the last 2 years asking me if I want to have my Mad Whips account verified because it is a prominent domain and has been around for 10 years. I recently was hit up by a couple other agencies asking if I wanted the Wolf Millionaire account verified. And while it's cool from a dick swinging perspective or bragging perspective, I really don't care about it. I'd rather spend the couple $1,000s that a lot of these guys are claiming that it'll take to get me verified on other things like traveling to Miami, like my most recent trip. So let's get into this. Let's take a look at the verified badge scam so that you don't get scammed. So this is exactly what it looked like in my mobile phone when I got the email. And let's just scroll down here and take a look at exactly what it looks like. So here you can see this is a screenshot from the inbox of my Gmail account. And you'll see that the email looked like it came from Instagram. When we open up the email, it says Instagram, and then it's got a little dot. I'm not really sure why they added this dot. They could have done this so that it distinguished their email differently from Instagram, because it's possible that they've tried this scam before using Instagram name, and Instagram is on the lookout for people trying to scam other people using the Instagram username. So they put a space and a dot to further distinguish and differentiate their name to kind of trick Gmail or your Hotmail or Yahoo accounts from displaying this username. So it was addressed to me, and then we can see right here, this is the body of the email. And again, it didn't have this fake stamp on it, but it had, the little header with the Instagram logo, the Instagram name, a blue box, which is the call to action that you could click to continue. And then again below, I just read this out to you. This is the real piece that they're trying to entice you with in order for you to click the continue, is that, they're claiming that Instagram has finally decided to give you the opportunity to have that wicked blue verified badge. Wrong. This is a fake scam phishing email. For those of you that are new to phishing scams, a phishing scam is one where an email or website or user will try to contact you to get information out of you by falsely pretending to be someone else. And there's all kinds of phishing scams out there, from ones that try to make it look like they're, acting on behalf of your mobile phone provider, your bank, your utilities. There's so many people out there getting scammed because they're clicking on things in their email thinking that it's an actual legitimate business that they do business with, and as a result they're giving away their account information, usually their login and their password. Now, I've done this work for you just so that you don't have to muck around with this email if you do get it. I highly suggest, if you do get something like this and I show you and you do your checks to see and confirm that the emails that you get are fake in life, whether it's Instagram or anything else, I've gone through and clicked through the continue just to show you exactly what it looks like, and how real it really looks like it's actually coming from Instagram when it's not. So this was the pretty much the entire email that I got from them. And again, in my blog, I kind of walk you through and explain exactly what I'm explaining to you here in this video. What you do is, this is for iOS, and this is for a Gmail client. You can just click on the name here. If you're in an Android Gmail client, it should say See Details, and you can click on that, and it will expand this kind of email header field to show you more details about who the emails come from. It'll show you the full email address as well as which email it's sent to. So when I clicked on the Anthony piece, it has expanded who it's come from, and we can right away see that it's come from instahelp0@gmail.com. This is stamped fake because this is not an Instagram approved email address. This is a Gmail account where any dickhead can go and create some fake Instagram looking like email to send these kind of things. And as you can see, this here isn't even a real Instagram email. And again, this is the same email that I showed you before. So taking a closer look, I'm going to show you now what would happen if you were to click through on the continue. At the bottom of the email, there was also a get a verified badge call to action or button. This is also fake. So when we scroll down and click on that, we are brought to a website. So my iPhone has opened up a browser through Chrome, and it showed us this URL. And then below on this screen, it's got the Instagram username, password, forgot password login screen. Now this looks just like the one on the web. It also looks like the one that you might get sometimes if Instagram, the real Instagram, sends you an email and they're asking you to secure your account or verify your account. Now, the biggest, deadest giveaway for this is this URL, okay? So first off, this is not an Instagram URL. They've spelt it with 2 M's. It's a subdomain of net23.net, so it's not even the full Instagram domain or even close to it. And that's the dead giveaway right there. Now, if you were to get this far and enter in your Instagram username and password and hit login, you would probably be prompted with the next screen that would look blank, or you would click on it and it would do nothing, and you would think it's broken or it's not working. But in the back end, your username and password has just been sent to the person who's behind this phishing scam, and they will use that to immediately log into your Instagram account, change your password, disable your SMS, and basically take over your account and leave you scrambling and crying because you've just been hacked because of your own stupidity. Now, in all fairness, if you didn't know any better, this is a pretty convincing phishing scam. So, the biggest thing that you can do is just be aware of these little tricks that you can do, these little checks that you can do when you get any kind of email from anybody in life, especially from a bank or your mobile phone provider or Instagram or any social network. Do your due diligence and check the email address and check the URL that they're directing you to, and see if it looks like this. It looks convincing. It's got the App Store and Google Play logos on it, but this is actually fake. So this is one of the things that you can do to keep your account safe is don't fall for these phishing scams. Keep your Instagram account username and password safe. Do not give it out to anyone. Do not give it out to any third-party Instagram growth services or automation programs, because they might be somewhat safe in, actually using your Instagram login and password. But if those systems get hacked, then your Instagram password and username will be in the hands of the hacker. Our credit card systems, whether it's Visa or MasterCard, they get hacked once in a while. And as a result, they email us or send us brand new cards saying that our card's been compromised. So if credit card companies can get hacked, yes, these third-party Instagram automation or fake follower bot websites can also be hacked, if not ran by shady people who, if you have an attractive account, will steal your credentials and steal your account. I also recently did a top hacking answers blog, and the link for that is in my blog post for this Instagram verified badge email scam. So go to blog.wolfmillionaire.com if you want to read all my top hacking answers. You won't believe what and how hackers are breaking into accounts, whether they're small accounts, big brand accounts, influencer accounts. Your Instagram account is worth a lot of money, and I keep reiterating that. So you want to keep it safe. Follow all of my safety and anti-hacking techniques in order to keep your account super safe, and I can guarantee you will never be hacked. So one thing I did forget to tell you, and let me just see where it was here. This email came from instahelp0@gmail.com. If Instagram, the real legitimate Instagram, is going to send you anything, it's going to come from an email address that looks like this 99% of the time. no-reply@mail.instagram.com. Now, if you've logged a hacking ticket or any kind of impersonation ticket with Instagram, then you might get a personalized email, and it might not have no reply. It might have a big string of letters and characters before it because it's a personalized email thread for your support ticket that you have logged to Instagram. But this here will always be this. Okay, so always know that anything at mail.instagram.com is coming from the legitimate Instagram company. So that's one of the things that you can do to check to make sure that any actions that they're asking you for, whether it's a copyright violation or a account verification piece to secure your account, just always check this email address of who it's coming from and make sure you see the @mail.instagram.com. Like I said, 99% of the time it's going to come from no-reply@mail.instagram.com. That's really it, guys. That is the week's learning about how not to get scammed with the latest verified badge scam that seems to be going around. So stay safe. Send this video, share it with your friends, post it on a social network. Get the word out so that other people, your friends and family, don't fall victim to these fake scam phishing attacks. If you want to learn more, go to wolfmillionaire.com. Sign up for my free 20-page Instagram guide that is filled with tips, tricks, and even more strategies for free that will help you do better, grow faster, and get better engagement. There's no one else there, no one else in the world providing you with this much free Instagram knowledge. So I highly suggest you take massive advantage of what I have to offer. Take care. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.